base running exercise. This is for before or after a run. It'll be great to do right after a short run, just to make sure your legs stay in good rhythm, you know, so you don't you don't strain your legs running distance. So what he's doing is he's running at a slow pace, and then he goes to the cone, and once he hits the cone, he runs at a faster pace. And then when he gets to the last cone, he slows down and jogs back. So you're gonna see him jog back at a really slow pace the whole entire time. And there's one cone here. The second cone is here. The third cone is there, and the fourth cone is there. So he runs at 1, 2, 3 different speeds. Alright, so we gonna, and you want to do this 5 times in a row. Take a break and then do another 5 times in a row. If you're serious about, really conditioning your legs. So right here, you see he's gonna pick up the pace right there. He picked up the pace as he got to that cone. He's gonna pick up the pace right here once he gets to this cone. Watch, bang, he picked up the pace. And then you're gonna see him pick up the pace one more again, boom. And he pick up the pace until he gets to the next cone. He keeps that same pace until he hits right there. And then he slows down into a complete jog, and he's gonna come right back here, all the way to the first cone, really, really slow. You feel me? Just to make sure your legs are conditioned, not just conditioned, but also increases your speed. Because a lot of times, when we run faster, when we run as fast as we could, we don't run balanced. We don't keep the same stride. You feel me? Can you tell the people about this exercise right here? So what set you on?
It's still the first set. I'm gonna see where I'm at.
What rep is this then? This number 4?
This is 5.
It's the last one. So once again, you're gonna see him hit this cone right here. He's gonna speed up, boof. He's gonna hit the next cone, boof. He's gonna speed up, hit the third cone, bing, speed up. And then he's gonna come, see he kept the same speed and the same stride, not just speed, but stride, the rhythm of the legs and your arms and your hips and your head and your toes touching the ground. The same rhythm the entire time. You feel me? While increasing speed. While increasing momentum each cone. And this is Michael Watson. We in Central Park, flexing poetry. You feel me? Cookout, playing kickball, vibing. You feel me?
Awesome.
That was. So you're gonna literally do how many sets? Or you just chilling?
I'm just chilling right now.
All right, cause I'm about to say, first day back, you gonna.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So can you break that down one more time? How you broke it down to me about what's the purpose of that exercise? What exactly was you doing?
So when we got here, definitely wasn't planning on running. I was planning on playing kickball, but Quindell got me to do a mile with him. which was a lot of fun. I definitely realized all that time off, it catches up to you really fast. You think you could come back really quickly. Nah, you mess around and hurt yourself. But the way this workout works, depending on where you are, it's a great way to build up speed, because what you're doing is, after you do your warm-up, 1, 2, 3 miles, whatever level you're on, doing sprints of some sort where it's a progression of speeding up little by little. It helps you shift into different gears, so that way if you're racing, you know your mid pace, your to your fastest pace, and then on top of that, it helps you with your form, and it also helps you with just finding that rhythm. Because the thing is, sometimes the same type of stride you have in like a 7-minute mile or whatever, if you just increase the power, or when you put your foot down, you jump right into a 6, 5:30, whatever, and just from the power. So this workout is basically that. It's just increasing your stride length, your form, and progressively building it. So basically, right now, this is all around 200 meters, right? Progression. But what you'd want to do after that, especially if you're doing distance, you'd want to build up to 400, then 600, then 800, and slowly grow it. And that, with the mileage that you do a week, these will become easier. Your form will stay together, and on top of that, you just feel all around stronger. So always doing little workouts like this after like a very simple, easy run, it definitely helps tremendously. It'll help you grow really quickly, because you'll see some dude running or some lady running really slow. That doesn't mean anything. There's different runs for different days. Some people are recovering, some people are just getting the miles in just to stay active. But it's these little exercises that you do away from the public, away from anybody seeing it or whatever. This is where the power is created for your running. And it builds your heart, builds your mind, builds your lungs, and definitely builds your legs and everything else. But it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Anyone could do this exercise. Do it at your own pace, at your own rhythm, and watch yourself grow. Just be consistent. Don't be like me.
If someone wanted to take, you got 4 cones.
Yeah.
Someone wanted to go get 4 cones and do this. Like, what did you walk, like 50 steps to the next cone? Like, what's the setup?
So right now it's even in between. I eyeballed it. Like I normally do this workout out here. My brother, he brought cones because we having the field day. But normally what you could do is, you could literally you take some sticks and put them in the ground, because Central Park is littered with sticks and all type of stuff. You can just put them down as a marker. As long as they're even to a degree, you could kind of find out. Also, if you have like a phone or a watch that could give you the distance, you break it down. Do 100 meters or 50 meters. Whatever feels comfortable to you, just know that it doesn't matter where you start. It could be very small, very short bursts, not look like much, but over time, that little bit turns into a lot. You'll be doing things that you never thought you could do. So right now, this is about 200 meters, and it's just broken down into 2 equal sections in the beginning, which will be about 100 meters. And then the last 100 meters is where I just picked up the pace and left a bigger gap, so I can maintain whatever that stride length and pace is, just to feel what it feels like, to get my body used to it. So that way, if I'm running a tempo run or something, my legs, my body, and everything will be able to maintain that form. So that way, I could challenge myself to run further and at greater speeds over various distances. But yeah, right now, not getting outside is definitely taking its toll. Like literally, I was just posting about doing 15 miles at 7-minute mile, and definitely taking a month off. That was silly. But what I can say is that that month wasn't in vain. We're planning a bunch of dope events at the studio. So yeah, if you guys want to come to an open mic, a sketch night, hopefully a paint and sip. One young lady gonna help us out with that, which I think would be super dope. Of course, our gallery events, and yeah, man, we're planning some great stuff, man, because November is crunch time for us. But yeah, enjoy this workout, share with your friends, share with your homies. You could do it with someone. And yeah, it's just something fun to do, man. Especially if you're outside, get that tan on, man. Enjoy the sun while it's here, man. Get them vitamins, man.
Let's go.